What's up guys, Blackwar here and welcome back to another video, and today we're back on Pro Cycling Manager 2019 for the 27th episode of the Team Sunweb career mode. In today's episode we will be not finishing the Tour de France, but we'll be doing Limoux, Pradalbi, Nîmes, and Pont du Gard Gap, only 3 stages, which therefore means that the final episode will have the 3 mountain stages, knowing that 2 of them have been cut out, and the Champs-Élysées, I know like it's going to be a shorter episode, but it's just much easier for me, and I think it's going to be better to have the last episode as the key to the suspense and all that. But yeah, before we start the episode, if you enjoyed it and if you enjoyed the series, then please consider leaving a like down below. That would really mean a lot. And without further ado, let's go to Limoux for 185 kilometers in the Pyrenees, and hopefully we can do something decent with Wilco Kelderman. Right. I don't know what happened. I mean, I'm just gonna pause the game now to explain what happened. I just checked if my volume was like still decent on my recording software, and it appeared I was not recording, and I can't really go back on the stages I had done. So I had done Limoux Pradalbi, which was the intro, and then Nîmes to Nîmes. I'm just gonna show you the results and tell you what happened. So Limoux Pradalbi, we finished, well, we didn't win, that's for sure. Chris Froome won ahead of Fuglsang. Latour, we finished in 9th position, 48 seconds down the road. We went in the break with raw power, got some points here and there, but we're now only 2 points clear, I think, of Zakharin. Oh, sorry, 9 points clear of Ilnur Zakharin. But yeah, I tried to attack in the final climb, backlashed, I got countered by Richie Porte. Couldn't follow, ended up getting dropped. So yeah, that was the Pradalbi, nothing else interesting in this stage. And yes, well, the stage was before Nîmes. We went in the break with Nieuwenhuis, and everyone got co-op. Bunch sprint. Michael Matthews led the way. For some reason, Richie Porte attacked with like 3.5k, which fully messed up the peloton. Michael Matthews, Keesbel, and Kelderman were just well positioned, and we've managed to get another win ahead of Andre Greipel and Kelderman, who finishes in 3rd place, getting 4 seconds back on Jakob Fuglsang. GC wise, we're now I don't know what I wanted to say. We're now 59 seconds behind Jakob Fuglsang, and a few seconds ahead of Richie Porte. So yeah. However, because the stages haven't been recorded, I think I'm gonna do. I might finish the tour on this video. Yeah, we'll finish the tour on this video. Let's go. So, Pont du Gard Gap. We're currently leading the green jersey and the polka dot jersey. We're gonna send Rob Power in. Oh, are we? No, 3 points to take. It's not a big deal. Actually, wait. The gap is 9 points. I don't know. I don't think the breaker is gonna win. If I thought the breaker would win, I probably would have sent Power in the break. I don't think the breaker is going to lead in the final climb, so we're going to keep raw Power inside the peloton and see what we can do well later in the stage. Well, this has been one boring stage. The first thing to happen is here, Jakob Fuglsang having a puncture. I mean, we're just going to like take a look at the breakaway. 149 is their gap, so they probably won't win. Hopefully they won't be able to get the KOM first. But we have Alberto Bettiol for EF with Luis Angel Matei for Cofidis, Lorenzo Plus for Jumbo Visma, Lilian Calmejean for Direct Energy, Dylan Tuns for Bahrain Merida, Tom Skuns for Trek Segafredo, Alexandre Genies for Agenda Mondial, Hugh Carthy for EF, as well as like Simon Clark for EF, Arthur Vichot and Arnaud Courtaillardet for Vital Concept BNB Hotels, I think. Jack Haig for Mitchelton Scott and Francesco Ventoso for CCC. I think Vichot was the one who got the points at the Côte de la Rochette du Puy, but that would put him on 40 points. He's still 23 points, exactly 23 points behind Rob Power. Peloton is catching the breakaway quite quickly as we approach the Col de la Sentinelle in just under 20 kilometers. I don't know how this happened, but there's been some echelons Okay, I was hoping that we may be able to continue the echelons. Apparently not. Which is this. Oh, actually, we probably will be able to. There might be another break here. There is another break. There is another break. We're going to try and pace. Okay, maybe not. I don't know. I'm trying to get to create some echelons here, but I don't even know if my guys are at the front. Like, I'm pacing 95. Look at this. I'm pacing 95 and I can't even get the front of the group. That's peak. Okay, we're well and truly in the Col de la Sentinelle now. There's an attack by Julien Alaphilippe. I expected it. I also wanted to be at the front, but my riders haven't decided to do that. Rob Power is going to take the role of Michael Matthews as of now, but the aim is to catch these guys, which we've done so. Hoping that Alaphilippe does an attack, which he did. Visho cantering, that's not something I had seen coming. Alright. I don't think Rob Power is going to get any points there. Yeah, I don't think Rob Power is going to be able to get anything out of this climb. However, what's sure is that Julien is actually going to try and get anything out of this stage, which is where we've been pacing with Zoran Kravanesen, and we're now attacking with Wilco Kelderman at the summit of this climb. Can we get anything? Can we get a gap in the descent? I don't know. I'm gonna try, but no, it doesn't look like it's gonna work. Or is it? Or is it? Come on, we can attack once again. Just get drop, get drop. Soren, just automatic. Try to like follow everyone. No, okay, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I'm just gonna destroy Wilco by doing so. Alright. Michael Matthews, take the wheel of Zoran. Let's just change the strategy. Let's change this strategy. Zoran is going to pace for Michael Matthews. Is there any sprinters still here? Of course there is. Of course there's Caleb Ewan. I mean, it wouldn't be a sprint stage without Caleb Ewan, wouldn't it? Attack by Julien Alaphilippe. Not something I'd seen coming once again, especially not at this stage of the race. But I mean, you never know. He could go through. I mean, the question is whether Michael Matthews can hold on for like a kilometer of sprinting. That's the main key. If I can, no, it's a win for Julien. Julien wins in gap ahead of Michael Matthews, Alejandro Valverde, Caleb Ewan, Michal Kwiatkowski, Peter Sagan, John Genkob, Kelderman, and Chris Froome. No changes in the GC. Nope, Richie Porte is here. Everyone in the top 20 of the Tour de top 10 of the Tour de France, I think, is here. Let's just take a look. Oh, Latour's dropped. Latour is dropped. Nibali is dropped. Okay. Well, we take another second position then with Michael Matthews. It's a second place for Michael Matthews following yesterday's win in Nîmes. No changes in the GC. They've even counted Pierre Latour and Nibali in the main group. So we go now for the 18th stage. And we've got a third place to keep, we've got a green jersey to win, and we've got a mountain jersey to defend. We're very busy. Embrun-Valoir, 200 kilometers today, and it's a big one. It is a big one. It's it might not be the biggest, like the hardest finish, but it's a big stage. The Galibier, obviously, before the line, the Col du Télégraphe, I'm guessing. No, sorry, the Col d'Izoard, my bad. And the Col de Vars. Plenty of a positive gradient today that awaits the 163 riders left in the Tour de France peloton. Some attacks already. We've got Simon Clark, Bob Jungels, Rob Power, Roman Kreuziger, and Alexandre Geniez. Following us is Greg Van Avermaet, Arthur Vichot, obviously, Rafa Maika, Koen Boomen, Adam Yates, Alexandre Geniez, Lilian Calmejean, I was expecting it, Gianluca Brambilla. Wait, Brambilla, I swear he was like 14th of the GC. Okay, Brambilla's probably like lost a lot of time on one stage. But no signs of Zakharin, no signs of Ciccone. I think that's probably why Katusha's pacing right now with Marco Halla and Nils Politz to try and bring back this group to send Ilnur Zakharin in the break. Right, the peloton fully stopped. Well, fully stopped. Reduced their rhythm which helped raw power coming back on Bob Jungels and Koen Boomen. It's also going to help Simon Clark coming back with Arthur Vichot and Tim Wellens. It's going to be a harder, well no, it's going to come back as well for Greg Van Avermaet, but it looks like it's harder for him. Yeah, the peloton fully stopped their pacing, which is good. I still don't understand why they paced that much, but I'm not going to complain. Bob Jungels has attacked with Koen Boomen. There is no way in hell that I can follow this, so we're not going to follow it. Tim Wellens is the one trying to chase. We are with Arthur Vichot, knowing that he's a direct threat to us, so I can't really let him go. Bob Jungels is going to get 10 points here. I'm fine with Bob Jungels getting points. I really am. I don't care at all. It's going to get what, 8 for Koen Boomen and potentially 6 for Rob Power if I'm able to overtake Tim Wellens. We're going to try and do that right now. We should be able to do it as well. Yes, we are. Can we hold on though? No, I don't think we will. I think I've lost. Did I get 4th place? Yeah, I did get 4th place. Alright. The aim now is to come back on Tim Wellens, actually on Bob Jungels, and well, try to stay ahead of the peloton. We've dropped Arthur Vichot. He's a minute down, so that's at least 10 points for Rob Power. The question is, can I now follow Lorenz de Plus, Koen Boomen and Bob Jungels? I don't think I can, but you never know if you never try. I don't think that's the saying once again, but okay, we've been dropped by Bob Jungels and Koen Boomen. We're going to stay ahead of Tim Wellens though, which is the main thing, and that's going to be what, 12 points? Yeah, 12 points added to our tally. Wilco Kelderman is still easily in, he's in the peloton, in it. That's it. Tim Wellens coming back on Rob Power. Hopefully not. He's not going to come back enough to overtake me. That's now 30 points today for Bob Jungels. He's on 34. Koen Boomen gets 2nd. We're going to get 3rd, and we're now going to descend with Tim Wellens trying to come back on the Luxembourg, the rider from Luxembourg. Started the Galibier. We have started the final climb of today's stage, the Col du Galibier. It's a fast-paced peloton that approaches the first few slopes of one of the giants of the Alps. I don't know if Michal Kwiatkowski managed to come back. I don't think he has, actually. Actually, no, he probably has. He probably has. Let's just take a look in the peloton. Yeah, there he is. He's there, but he's knackered. He's knackered. He's just next to Chris Froome and he's knackered. Now, 3:03 is our lead. Technically the end of the stage is in 10 kilometers now. That's just a fact. If Rob Power can hold on to this group for 9 more kilometers, I think that'll be good. The main thing I'm hoping is that Rob Power can get points for the mountain classification here. Attack in the peloton. Miguel Angel Lopez is making a move, trying to well, get rid of the peloton. Wilco is struggling though. Wilco is yep, not in the best shapes here for Wilco. There's an attack by Valverde. I'm not gonna bother and follow that. Oh, I've been dropped. Shit, I hadn't seen that. I hadn't seen that Rob Power had been dropped. That's not good. Letour's gonna come back on Rob Power eventually, which again, not good. Okay. I need to manage the situation here. Come on. Right, go on, Wilco. I'm scared at this moment. 2K until the summit. And Wilco is knackered. The energy is gone for Wilco. I think that's it. I think that's it for me. Yep. Yeah. Come on, can I make the cut? Can I make the cut? Come on, there's a slight downhill, please. Right, the question is now, can Wilco come back in the descent? Because that's where I'm going to have to make all the time that I've lost. Go on. Pierre Latour is leading the way. Bob Jungels. No, what's the gap? 46 seconds. Come on, I've got that. We've got that. Come on. I can't afford to lose too much in the descent here. That's the thing. Anyone here descending well except Thibaut Pinot? I mean, oh, Julien. Come on, I beg Julien does like the descent of his life. We're literally attacking. We're just attacking with Wilco Kelderman. Tim Wellens has attacked Pierre Latour and Bob Jungels. Behind Lopez, Froome, Fulsang and Richie Porte are making a very nice, well, I mean, they've got a gap. Richie Porte is by far today's winner if the gaps were to stay like that. We're going to launch our sprint very early. The win for Tim Wellens ahead of Latour Jungels. Lopez is going to clinch this sprint. Where's Valverde? Oh, sorry, where's Kelderman? 30 seconds, 29 seconds. 29 seconds. What does that? Where does that put me? We're losing position to Richie Porte. He was dropped a lot of times in today's stage, but he eventually pulled it through. Tim Wellens gets the win today ahead of Pierre Latour. Bob Jung. Wait, I just saw the gap. 1 minute. What do you mean 1 minute? The gap was 29 seconds. I'm extremely triggered because now Wilco is gonna fight Richie Porte 35 seconds to catch. That's not what I had in mind. Raw power is now 23 points clear for the mountain classification, which is decent. But what the fuck happened? Okay, I hadn't planned that at all. I had planned like a 30-second loss, not a minute. Okay, that's not good. That isn't good. But we've got 2 mountain stages left in this tour, and we've got to come back on Richie Porte. Saint-Jean-de-Maurienne, Col de l'Iseran, 19th stage, 100 kilometers only today. We're not going to send anyone in the break, no raw power, no, well, no one, because we need as many support as we can, as much support as we can on Wilco Kelderman today. So yeah, I'm still extremely pissed at the fact that it was a minute for Richie Porte, because we're currently losing 3rd place. I don't know if we're gonna be able to like come back, if I'm being genuinely honest. Right, there is no breakaway right now, so because the climb is in 2 kilometers, I feel like Rob Bauer might be able to like get this climb on his own. Some others are getting dropped here and there, but I don't really care about them. I just want to see if Rob can get some points. He's with Alexandre Geniez at the moment. Alexandre Geniez is going to stop, I think, his effort, or is he? Yeah, not really. I mean, we're leading the peloton right now. We're just going to try and get some points with Rob. The rhythm has been very high ever since we started the stage, and it looks like it's going to be +5 for Rob Power, making that 84 points. I think we're in the clear now, and we've probably managed to bring this jersey home. All right, we're officially starting the Col de l'Iseran. We're pacing with Michael Matthews right now, because there's only 12k to go in this climb. Wilco is in +5. I don't know if it's going to be in a good day tomorrow, so I need to make sure that I use, well, I try to make the most out of him today. Where's Richie? Richie is a bit further down, but he has no teammate. I haven't seen Giulio Ciccone in a while. I don't know what happened with Ciccone. I think he just exploded, maybe like out of fitness or something. I don't know, but he was gone. Michael Matthews still leading the way, not the biggest rhythm, obviously, as he's not a proper climber, but still enough to like drop some few guys here and there. Michal Kwiatkowski is going to come back with Jakob Fulsang and Alejandro Valverde, as we're now just under 10 kilometers to go. 3 favorites have been dropped. There's an attack, I think, by Thibaut Pinot, if I'm correct. Yes, I am. Attack by Thibaut Pinot. We're going to follow Jakob Fulsang. Richie Porte obviously is going to follow. That's just classical. West Pinot 924. Yeah, okay, I can let these guys go. I don't really care about them. 8.4k. 8.4k. Is there any? Yeah, there are some steep moments in the next, well, in the upcoming few kilometers. 120, 130 already for Pinot. I need to make sure. What's my gap? 634. 924. Okay, I'm 3 minutes and I'm like 250 in the clear. Right, a few more moves have been made. Richie Porte has tried to make one. Jakob Fulsang has made one. Michal Kwiatkowski has made one. because the gap is now 240. Thibaut Pinot has been dropped by Krojvac and Valverde, but the gap is there. There is a gap. There is an actual gap. Something I need to be extremely careful about. Okay, let's play this smart. Well, let's try to play this smart. First of all, what we're going to do is measure a time gap between Kelderman. Can I not? How do you? I swear, like back in the day, you could do that. There you go. Measure time gap. 2:15. All right. We're gonna increase our rhythm. 158. Okay, Pinot managed to come back on the main group. Oh, he attacked actually. He attacked Krojvac and Valverde. Good to know. Where's Richie? Richie is there. Miguel Lopez has finished his job. Froome has made an attack. We're gonna try and follow Chris Froome. Is that a wise choice? Don't think it is. I don't think it is a wise choice. But it seems to be wise enough that we're dropping Fulsang and Richie Porte. If we can stand the well of Chris for a few more meters, I'll happily take this position. It's a win. I think it's the first French win on this Tour de France for the French nation. Thibaut Pinot wins at the summit of the Col de l'Iseran ahead of Valverde, Chris Froome, Krojvac. Richie Porte dropped me. Fuck's sake. Richie Porte, Nibali, Kelderman, Zakarin, and Fulsang. Fuck. We thought for a long time that he was dropped, but he wasn't. Win for Thibaut Pinot in 3 hours dead. That's my OCD is happy about that. Valverde second, Chris Froome is making sure that he finishes the Tour de France in first place. Krojvac, Richie Porte, Nibali, Kelderman, Zakarin, Fulsang, Wellens. GC wise, yeah, it's gonna be very hard to come back on like Fulsang or Richie Porte. The finals, it's not even that hard. It's Val Thorens. It's a long climb, but it's not a hard one. Points wise though, yeah, we've won. We've won the points classification, the mountain classification. That's at least something. It's the final mountain stage of this Tour de France, and we've got an unthinkable task to do here. Well, not unthinkable, but impossible. I physically don't see how I can pull this off. We're going to try our best either way, but we need to get at either 40 seconds on Richie Porte or a minute 20 on Jakob Fulsang, or 6 minutes on Chris Froome. Well, actually no, 7 minutes 28 on Chris Froome. If one of them could retire, it'd be nice, but I just don't see it happening. 16k to go. Rob Power has finished his job. I'm just praying that Zoran can hold on to this group and try to protect Wilco for the time being. But for now, there's 69 riders in this peloton, and no sign of a leader being dropped. So the closer we are to Val Thorens, the further my hopes of a top 3 in the GC are leaving. We've got the first few attacks. Thibaut Pinot making the first move. The breakaway is 3 minutes in the lead. I haven't checked this 20 points to take. I'm pretty sure I'm clear, and yeah, Rob Power is clear for the jersey, so that's all good. Now the question is now whether Wilco Kelderman can bring the podium home or not. Pinot has made one move. He has stopped his attack since then. Well, we need water with Wilco. I didn't take water in the entire stage. That's not smart. Still 69 guys. Still 69 guys. There are some attacks. I wanted to follow. I truly wanted to follow some attacks, but I just got blocked. I literally just got blocked, which is a shame because I really wanted to follow the attack of Thibaut Pinot, and we're now quite far down the peloton for some reason. We're gonna try and move to the left. Where's Fulsang here? Richie Porte there. Chris Froome here. So the top 3 is still well and truly in a shot. That's not good, and we've been dropped. We're currently getting dropped. Chris Froome as well is getting dropped. Fulsang is there with Richie Porte. The win will be in the breakaway, I reckon. One of these 8 guys, and then I do not know what's gonna happen. What I do know is that I've been dropped and my hopes are now gone for a top 5, for a podium. Sorry. Who was 4th? I think it's Thibaut fourth in it. Thibaut's fourth. What was that, a minute? Just under a minute. Yeah, should be fine. The win today is Hugh Carthy. Hugh Carthy gets the win ahead of Adam Yates, Bob Jungels, Richard Carapaz, Rafa Maikaub, Koen Boomen, Robert Rezink, Latour, Fuglsang, and Oldham Law. But Wilco Kelderman finishes far down the road, and fourth place of the GC, I think, is going to be for Wilco Kelderman. I truly thought that I had it. I thought I had it with Wilco. I thought I could have competed for the podium today, but no, we're just not in the same boat. Chris Froome is going to win the Tour de France ahead of Fuglsang, Porte, Kelderman, Pinot. The win today for Hugh Carthy, but there's one final stage between Rambouillet and the Champs-Élysées, and hopefully we can win this one. It's the final time where the riders of the 2019 Tour de France will leave a start line. 119 kilometers to go today between Rambouillet and Paris Champs-Élysées. We're leaving the Yvelines to go straight to the heart of France's capital city. Julien Vermette, Goujard already in the breakaway. I don't expect the GC to change today. The only way this would change would be in case of a massive crash or instead of a sudden retirement. So yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't even wish it, because even if, I don't know, like let's say Richie Porte were to crash, which is something he's done plenty of times in the past, I wouldn't enjoy my third place. I'm happy with fourth. My aim was a top 5. Chris Froome was just untouchable, and yeah, I think fourth is a decent position. I always forget how boring this stage can be, and this year is no exception, because it's fucking boring. Like, I'm genuinely getting grey hair out of this. We're gonna make our train as we always do. Nieuwenhuis, Keesbol, Max Kanter, Zoran Kraf Andersen, Michael Matthews, Wilco Kelderman. You know the drill by now. We've been doing that for 21 days now. Well, 21 stages, not 21 days. But breakaway is going to be finished now. Michael Valgren was the last remaining soul in said breakaway. I don't even know who was in the break. I haven't checked, if I'm being truly honest. But yeah, 17k to go. Lotto Soudal is the one team putting a rhythm at the front of the peloton. No incidents to say. I mean, Jack Hay got dropped, but apart from that, no signs of a crash. No Richie Porte, no Fuglsang, no Froome, no one. Nothing happened in this stage, which is quite surprising and rare enough to be mentioned. We've entered the final 10 kilometers of this Tour de France. Rob Power is going to cut his efforts as he's done his part of the job. Now I need to be smart. I need Kanter to be there at 5k to go. Okay, I can pace with Nieuwenhuis for a bit. I can pace with Jasper Nieuwenhuis. No, Jasper or Joris. I don't know. I always call him like both names now. I don't know if he's called Jasper or Joris. It is Joris. Joris Nieuwenhuis, who's finished his job here. We're going to go on the right hand side, not to block Wilco Kelderman. Thank you very much. Michael Matthews. But I mean also Wilco Kelderman, but mainly Michael Matthews. And the sprint is now going to be launched in a few more meters. Keesbol is the one putting the rhythm at the front of the peloton, followed by Max Kanter. Some of those sprinters might have done to do a small effort to try and come back in the sight of the Sunweb train. There goes Zoran Kraf Andersen. Wilco Kelderman is not going to fight for the win. Everyone knows that. Come on, Michael Matthews starting his sprint. It's quite far from the line. Everyone's going quick. Everybody's coming in quick. And the win today is for an Aussie sprinter. It's for Caleb Ewan. John Degenkolb gets second. We get third place. Disappointing position for Michael Matthews. I would have loved to finish this tour on a win. But, I mean, I can't ask for everything, can I? It's an Aussie sprinter who won. Caleb Ewan finally getting his win on this Tour de France ahead of Degenkolb. Matthews third, Kraf Andersen 8th. I mean, out of I'd have preferred to be up there with Michael Matthews. We'll only get 3 wins with him, but it's decent enough. Chris Froome bags another Tour de France, and is going to make another French speech on the Champs-Élysées, because that's what he does. Fulsang, Richie Porte, Kelderman, Thibaut Pinot complete the top 5. 3 Frenchies in the top 10. Pierre Latour with a very nice 6th position for AG2R, considering he took the leadership of Romain Bardet, who completely dropped out. Rob Power wins the mountain classification. Not gonna lie, didn't think I was gonna do it. I was very scared of Giulio Ciccone, for example, but we managed to put it off for by some like miracle, and we happily take the polka dot jersey. We're also gonna take the green jersey. Michael Matthews 368 points ahead of Caleb Ewan's 243. It was an easy win for Michael Matthews. Green jersey is going to be won by Miguel Angel Lopez ahead of Zoran Kraf Andersen. Love that. And the best team is going to be Ineos. And with this top 10 in mind and this Tour de France in mind, this is where we're going to wrap the episode up. Sorry about the beginning, very hefty beginning. I didn't plan it to go that way. I didn't even plan this video to be today. But yeah, if you enjoyed it, then please leave a like. However, before we wrap this up, the next episode will be the one in which we need to sign the riders for next year. I need, like, if you've made it part, like, at this point, in the comments, tell me who do you want me to sign. I know some people have said Jack Haig, Tiege Benoot, Mathieu van der Poel. Who else? You've seen this, I'm going to show you the short list once again. Not the short list, but the dossiers. So in 100% we have Emmanuel Buchmann, Jack Haig, Mike Tennyson, Tiege Benoot, Matej Mohoric. That's the green I have. Then we have Mathieu van der Poel on 97, Stuyven in 77, Roglic 59, but Roglic, I'm not getting Roglic. I don't think I'm going to get Valentin Madouas either. So, like, yeah, please let me know in the comments who you want me to get for the next episode. But I've been Blackwar. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you today, guys. And goodbye.
Pull up in the gold, I'm leading. But them other man need feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from Beeling. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with the bat. Snapping with a phone and dab. Boss up a man with a duster. Put him in the drip and sit blockbuster.